In this video today, we're going to go over a few laws that you've got to know when living here in Maryland. And we're getting started right now. What's up, everyone? It's Adam Taylor from the Relentless Home Group of eXp Realty here in Maryland. Hey, if this is your first time to our channel and you're looking to learn all about life in Maryland, great news, you're in the right spot. We talk about living here, working here, commuting, sleeping, and most importantly, playing in this awesome state that we get to call home. So if that is the information that you're looking for, please consider hitting the subscribe button down below. Don't forget to give the little bell a click. That way you're updated and notified when we put out new content just like this. Right now, I've got to be honest with you, we're receiving so many phone calls, text messages, and emails from people all over the world looking to move or relocate right here to Maryland, and we absolutely love it. So if you're thinking of making a move, we just need one thing from you, and that's for you to reach out to us. So please give us a call, shoot us a text message, send us an email, or fan us down with a smoke signal. However you need to get a hold of us, we've got your back all over Maryland, from Baltimore down the bay to the beach. We got you covered. My friends, before I jump in and get this video started here with some laws you need to know here in Maryland, I need to tell you one thing. I am not an attorney. I've never taken a legal class. I know nothing about the law other than what I read on paper. So if you have questions regarding any of these laws or want more specific details, I urge you to do your own research, and if needed, contact your own attorney. Now, drunk driving laws, they are pretty strict in Maryland. So if you're drinking, don't drive. Ubers are cheap, DUIs are not, right? So if you are stopped and you blow a blood alcohol content level over 0.08, you could be facing some pretty unfortunate circumstances. So here's the safe thing to do, my friends. If you're going to go out, have a good time, call an Uber, call a friend, don't drink and drive in the state of Maryland. So gun laws nationwide are a big topic nowadays, right? Here in Maryland, here's what you need to know. Number one, in order to purchase a firearm, you've got to be 21 years or older. You've got to take a 16-hour firearms training course. In addition to that, you have to have a valid reason as to why you need the firearm, and you got to pass a background check. Now, if you do all of that, you can purchase your firearm. And again, you're limited in what you can purchase here in Maryland. Now, as far as transporting your firearm, the only way to do it is this way. Number one, the firearm has to be unloaded and stored in a locked case in a locked compartment inside your vehicle, separate from the ammunition. And it cannot be within arm's length for the driver or passenger to reach the firearm, meaning you can't put it in your glove box. So you've got to stow it in the trunk of your vehicle when transporting the firearm. In addition to that, you are allowed to apply for a concealed carry permit in the state. So I hope that helps you out in learning more a bit about the firearms laws here in Maryland. Now, here are two laws you probably didn't know, and you might want to scratch your head like, what were they thinking when they made these laws? Number one, men are not permitted to walk around with a sleeveless shirt in a park. I don't know why, but men are not permitted to wear sleeveless cutoff shirts, tank tops in a park. The second one is sort of similar, but it's for down at the beach, down in Ocean City. Back in the 1900s, there was a law that basically was written so that men could not walk on the boardwalk in Ocean City topless. So, I mean, they couldn't walk around with their shirts off. I don't see that one enforced too much, but technically, it's a law here in Maryland. So let's stay down Ocean City right now and talk about a few laws there. Here's one that's going to surprise you, but I think it may save you if you really tune in and listen to this one. You are not allowed to eat food in the ocean while swimming. Wonder why? Well, have you been to Ocean City yet? Well, if you haven't, my friends, here's why. We have like killer seagulls here. I'm telling you, these things are like vultures, and they'll come down and pretty much steal food out of your hand. And if you go into the ocean, guess what? You're subject to attack from the seagulls and whatever else lies beneath the ocean floor. So, no eating in the ocean. All right, one other thing that you have to know about Ocean City, each and every year we have a great celebration for 1 week long, and it's called Jeep Week. It's a lot of fun, but a few troublemakers basically messed it up for a lot of folks. So last year, if I'm not mistaken, it was last year, they enacted a law, and for goodness sake, I hope it's still not in effect, but this occurred. You couldn't ride around in your Jeep with the doors off. You would get stopped by the police in Ocean City and be issued a citation. So those of you that are heading down for Jeep Week, I'm telling you guys, do your research before you go for Jeep Week, because the Ocean City police, they will enforce the law to the T when you're going down there, you know, for weeks like this. So just be careful and make sure you look at all the laws before going down to one of these events. For you fishermen, this one, you've got to perk your ears up and tune in and listen to it. The DNR presence here in the state of Maryland is huge. So do not mess around with the fishing laws. I'm telling you, you'll get stopped, they will board your boat, and you won't have a good day if you're not following the rules. So let's look at something that's really, really popular here in the state of Maryland, and that's rock fishing, or otherwise known as the striped bass. So with rock fishing, there are seasons as to when you can go rock fishing. Presently, right now, the season starts on June the 1st, lasts through August the 15th. There's a 2-week break from the 15th to the 1st of September, and then picks back up from September 1st all the way to December 10th. During those periods of time, you pretty much have your way of where you can fish in the state's waterways. But you are limited to one fish. That has to be a minimum of 35 inches in length. Now, there are other times when you can go out and catch a rockfish, but you may have to release it back, or you may only be permitted to do so in certain waterways. Meaning, if you're in these waterways during this period of time, trying to catch rockfish, you're in for a rude awakening when you're greeted by our folks over at the DNR. So be careful, check the fishing laws before you go out on your trip to make it a most enjoyable one. So those of you that are in the Baltimore area, here's 2 laws that you must know. Number 1, did you know you can't take your pet lion to a movie? Who knew? I wonder who wanted to bring a lion to the movie theater with them. But in any event, you can't do it. So don't bring your lion when going out to a movie. Second thing, did you know you are not allowed to curse in the city of Baltimore? Now, how can that be? You're not allowed to swear? It's freedom of speech. Well, allegedly, there is a law that says that you cannot swear in the city of Baltimore. I'm thinking, I don't know how that started, but nonetheless, you can't swear in Baltimore. Right now, a hot topic in the state of Maryland is the legalization of marijuana for recreational use. Presently, as of the recording of this video here in March of 2021, it can only be used for medicinal purposes only. Now, a new bill has been introduced, House Bill number 32, that would basically legalize marijuana, allow it to be taxed and regulated. Some good things for this, for those that have had previous charges as a result of having marijuana in their possession, you can have those charges essentially expunged from your record if you're 21 years or older, and if they're incarcerated, to be immediately released. So stay tuned. This is going to be a hot topic for years to come. And a funny fact, I kid you not, just the other day on the news, there was a group of protesters that went down to our state house in Annapolis and basically had this giant inflatable joint on display. So I'll try and put a link in the video here, or down below in the comments rather, to show you some of the news coverage on the events that occurred. Okay, the gambling laws here really have changed, and they've been a big topic as well in the state of Maryland. Right now, pretty much, you can do what you would do in like Vegas or Atlantic City. Almost. You can do all of it here in Maryland. Now, there are just a handful of casinos throughout the state, and those casinos are in Cecil County and Perryville. You've got one in downtown Baltimore. You have one just outside of DC in National Harbor. You've got another casino on the eastern shore just outside of Ocean City in Berlin, and I believe there might be one in the western part of the state as well, but those are the ones that I know. You could do sports betting, and that's a new and recent addition here in Maryland, and then online betting as well. The thing about it is, in most cases, you've got to be 21 or older, but if you're looking to play a scratch-off or the lotto, I think you only have to be 18. There you go. Those are some laws that I thought you should know about life here in Maryland. Now, if you're going to be moving to Maryland from out of state, out of the country, or you already live here for that matter, and you're just moving to another part of town, as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, my team and I, we'd love to help you out with your transition. But we just need one thing from you, and that's for you to reach out to us. So again, please give us a call, shoot us a text message, send us an email, however you need to get a hold of us. We've got your back when moving here to Maryland. From Baltimore down the bay to the beach, we got you covered. I'll talk to you soon.